All right, so next, something we've actually touched on here. We've touched on last week. Not officially licensed escape rooms. Like Disney Island was going to be officially licensed with Myst, but there's plenty of escape rooms out there that claim to be related to this fandom, whichever one it is, and really aren't, and it is illegal. And
absolutely, most famously,
yes,
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. There's so many Harry Potter knockoffs that there is a top 10 list. The top 10, and none of them are licensed.
Are they still open, though?
I'm not sure. Well, when was this article? 3/5/19. So
fairly
they're probably
recently.
still open. But they open, they close, but they...
I was just, that's more accurate, is that this list is in flux, because
Right.
I do know for a fact that at least 7 Harry Potter escape rooms closed last year.
Yeah, I mean, my understanding, too, is that no escape room has been sued for copyright infringement, but they do get cease and desist.
Yeah.
But, nothing is ever... They get the cease and desist letter, they concede, and they close. Like Warner Brothers has not sued any company for copyright
right back
infringement.
to what we were just talking about with Disney. In the eyes of a movie studio, escape rooms don't make enough revenue to be worth suing.
Yeah.
Sure, but they're...
But the cease and desist.
Sure. I mean...
And no one wants to go against Warner Brothers or Disney, so if they give you a cease and desist, you cease and desist. Yeah.
But it's weird because, I mean, of all these... I mean, that's not even like some of these escape rooms, they use like the Harry Potter like logo text font to like advertise. Some of them have like a very Potter escape room.
Yeah.
I mean, there's it's really hard to get that confused with something totally different, especially when you're using the Harry Potter font in your game. But it's weird because Warner Brothers has gone after Harry Potter festivals.
Yes.
So the fact that some of these escape rooms are still open is kind of mind-boggling.
Come to Fogwarts Escape Room.
Well, there are a few on this list that's like the Wizard's Escape, the Department of Magic. So there is some of them that have Privet Drive that have plausible deniability.
Yeah,
I guess you could say. But I don't know if within them they use actual stuff. They use actual logos and stuff from the movies or
the font isn't copywritten because you can download that.
Right.
But
But sometimes it's so blatantly obvious.
Harry Potter and the Locked Chamber.
I think that there has to be determined that there's a clear revenue loss. If Warner Brothers is like, a Harry Potter escape room caused us this much revenue loss over the last year, we can go after them. It's there. But if you have plausible deniability where it's like the Wizard's Escape Room, it's like we're just using the font. There's really nothing you can prove.
Right. If you're not using any intellectual property from the logos and stuff from the movies, then you could probably get away with it.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of them that are not. Harry Potter is the most prominent, but there are a lot that have that.
I believe there's a Batman themed one, or
sure there is
Batman themed,
or Arkham themed.
Yeah,
I've seen that one. But then there are some that are licensed. Like there's that Ghostbusters one. I think it's by Washington D.C. area or Virginia.
Right.
That one is officially licensed. That place has a bunch that are officially licensed. So
you can call Dan Aykroyd up with anything and he'll license it.
I mean, I guess that's more owned by him than it is by the studio, so that's probably why that would happen. But then
There's a Russian company that sells a School of Magic game that's been deployed worldwide.
That's how they infiltrate the elections.
It's a play on words. It's a play on words. And it really ends up, Brian, depending upon content too. Like the photo above, that is so obviously Harry Potter. But if you can toe the line, but on my token, it's like if you're gonna toe the line, why not just make your own thing? But
if you plan on it getting really huge,
this is actually their photo that we're using. Okay, that's cool. The photo we have up on Puzzle Talk is actually from School of Magic as our example. So I kind of liken this, as far as a business model, what they're looking to do with it. I think they're looking to do very similar to, for example, like when YouTubers will do like parody videos of pop culture reference stuff. They're doing it for views. They can't monetize that, but they're doing it to get more subscribers, get more people viewing, and they'll do 3 or 4 of those, and then they'll do something they're hoping
No, I
to
mean
monetize.
the thing with satire though is that you can monetize that because the Key of Awesome was doing that, and the Key of Awesome was they were like a spoof video thing where they make fun of, they take like a song that's popular, like a Beyonce song, like All the Single Ladies, and they would change the words to comment on some sort of trend, like a Twilight spoof or something like that, and they would do that, and they would make money. They were very funny.
I watched every single episode of Key of Awesome.
Yeah, so you
I
know
know them very well.
But satire.
They did close up shop though.
They did, but for reasons totally unrelated to lawsuits. You can satirize and monetize that.
Right.
Because for satire and whatnot, there has to be a clear delineation that what they're doing is negatively impacting what they're spoofing. So
if
again,
you don't steal too much, it's maybe more some kind of fan fiction. No, because you can't monetize fan fiction. That's really where the line is.
Yeah, you can't do that. But satire,
tickets.
satire
Right.
is protected. So if you did like Harry Pothead,
Which they have.
which they have, yes, and
It does exist.
and Mad Magazine famously back in the 50s when they were a comic book had Starchy, which was a rip on Archie comics, and it was totally off the wall, but they got away with it because they can satirize that and monetize
That's
it.
parody.
It's parody, so that's protected speech. You can do that. It's when you have a Harry Potter escape room, though. That's when you're a little closer, but it's still protected and you can do these things, but tread lightly.
Yeah, you can do anything and release it free. It's the moment you try to monetize.
Right. That's when you open up
open
up legal quagmires. You can probably again toe the line and get away with it so long as there's no clear negative impact on the thing that you're spoofing.
Right. If your picture on your website is taken straight from a Harry Potter movie,
then you're going to opening up
Yeah.
troubles. But like Starchy didn't impact the sales of Archie comics. So I mean, it's satire. It's protected. You can monetize that. But Archie wasn't very happy. Yeah.
Saturday Night Live does that all the time, and they
so
don't
it's
get in trouble.
They just satired the Avengers like 2 weeks ago in a Jeopardy
They,
game.
they even use the actors sometimes to satirize
Right.
their own
Right.
thing,
Again,
which
that
helps promote it rather than
As long as it's not
hurting.
Mark Ruffalo. and he's not
most
spoiling
and
it.
Yeah.
most of the time too, you have more of a leg to stand on than the people coming after you. I think Warner Brothers went after Whataburger in California because they have a double W logo that looks like the Wonder Woman logo.
Wow.
And
yes, I remember
and Whataburger was like, no, we're not stopping. And then DC reversed their cease and desist within 48 hours. DC is going after some indie comic book publisher now for doing Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez comic, but she's done up like Wonder Woman. Not like Wonder Woman, like she has like the red breastplate and like the blue mini battle skirt and whatnot.
Yeah,
but it's not Wonder Woman per se. But
I wouldn't think that would be hurting the sales of Wonder Woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it's you can riff on things, but you can't directly copy it and act all surprised when someone sees you. But sometimes it's just people protecting the IP address, the intellectual property.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a day. So I mean, you can just tread lightly. Is really what it boils down to.
It's also misleading for the fans. You're going in expecting an actual Harry Potter escape room, and then you have like these things that are completely unrelated, and that can get misleading as well. So they're trying to draw you in using the name, but then buyer beware. Just keep in mind that most of these are not.
Do
legal.
your research.
Yeah.
AT&T, Warner Brothers, DC Comics. When you're ready to license Batman, give us a call because we will do the hell out of that.
Yep. But it's like, what is that film company who does all of like the mockbusters? There's there was like Alien versus Hunter when they did like
What's
an Alien
next?
versus Predator movie.